Hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's edition of Takoyaku before the night is over. My name is Emma, and my name is Emma. I'll be your host for today. And my two beloved compatriots are. Please introduce yourselves.
Meow meow. I'm Kit. Sorry, we keep talking at the same time.
It's okay.
That's emdee.
Yeah, hello, I'm emdee.
That's emdee.
I think I played Mahjong before. This is the game in Yakuza, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Well, we've got an exciting match for you today. Between Mr. Lucky, Dear Phoenix, Monsieur Snack, I think, and the Right Honorable Centritide. Both teams
Honk,
that are
if you will.
honk, the honk C. The team consisting of the Lucky's team currently at 18th place. Phoenix's team in 20th place. Miss Monsieur Snack at 17, and Sense team in 12th. So both teams looking to make a big impression this week, break into those upper spots. It's still very close this early in the tournament. Any of these teams honestly could break in, not only this week, but in the course of over the course of this stream. So keep your eyes peeled. What are your thoughts?
Well, I've just managed to log into Twitch.
Yay! And what are your thoughts, MD? Who do you think could make an impression?
I think Phoenix might have the 10 hell in the back pocket, but I have most of my money on Snack.
Really? What?
Yeah.
How come? On account of why?
They said they were gonna play really poor today, and I think that's a sign of good fortune.
That's true. Could this be the ultimate sandbag job? Only time can tell.
So I'm not really familiar with Lucky or Phoenix, and I feel like I haven't seen Snack play very often. Scent I do know very well. They are quite the formidable and oft-times scary player. So it will be one to watch out for this game for sure.
Well, the audience too, can weigh in on who you think is going to win. Not with words, but with your eggs. Because Slampling, the window is open. Get your eggs in while you still
Yes,
can.
it's time to decide who wins.
Music may be a little loud. I will do this. I'll turn it down. There we go. How are we feeling now, Twitch chat? How are you feeling now?
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Just the. I agree. Scent and Calf, both two people that I know very well, have I think their placement currently belies their true level of skill. Both two very clever, both two very clever, intelligent people. Scent especially has a lot of experience in Ricci, so we'll be looking for will be very interesting to see if they can unlock their true potential today. But once again, this is anyone's match. Could be anybody.
This is true.
And we will figure out. And we will imminently find out, because the match has begun. Okay, let's taking a look here in East 1. Centritide is the dealer, with a hand that is one of the hands of all time. That 1/4 block not especially good to keep around. A few junk tiles, but also some promise there with the Ryanman block, the sideweight with the sideweight shape, containing Dora. Oh, game audio also very loud. I see. There we go. Okay.
Dang, cheese starting with the pair of green dragons, and also like 3 other almost, if not already, complete blocks. That hand is sure to come together quickly once Phoenix drops their green dragon.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix claiming the triplet of Wests early from Lucky. They could potentially angle for a half flush. Has that Dora 3 of bamboo in has that Dora 3 of bamboo in her hand. And Lucky here, also looking quite nice. Although they've opened on the the terminal tiles there. Uh-oh, this is we could we be cruising for a no Yaku Tenpai here from Lucky? Oh dear. We'll see.
I think
Scent has
Lucky.
picked up a.
Great.
Scent I believe Scent has picked up a pair of the East Wind as well. That's their dealer wind. That's their seat wind, as well as the prevailing wind for this round. Ditching the five of bamboo there. Very interesting choice.
Yeah, well, so they definitely want to finish that East triplet, and could also go like on a Champon to wait for a South. But they've already got the 4-6 Mon and the 4-5-6-6 in Peen, which could theoretically.
Very good
yeah,
pickup.
Now here,
wow.
That could turn into 2 blocks and then get rid of that.
Yeah.
That Kanchan.
A double pair weight on the east and south would on the east and south winds could be really nice for Scent.
Very dangerous for Cheese Snack potentially.
Oh wow. Okay, their Scent's hand improves even more. Improves even more, picking up the red 5 of bamboo. That's another unfortunate draw for Scent. Wait, no, never
not
mind.
really.
Sorry,
They can still keep it.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, if they had drawn the 5, then they would be cruising for Foodie 10 because of dropping the 6. But the 3 is fine.
Interesting. Scent, picking up the 3 of characters, and electing to drop the South.
Yeah, I think they are not banking on getting the 3rd East at this point, and since if somebody drops the South, they can't call the 3rd one while guaranteeing that their hand will have a Yaku.
Mm-hmm.
So probably they're going to drop like the 5 Peen here, and then try to make a block out of the 3-4, and then be on like a semi-side weight with the 4-5-6-6, waiting on 3 and 6.
Oh, here we go. Centritide, the dealer, now in Tenpai, waiting on the 3 and 6 of circles. Oh, but Cheese deals into Phoenix's ready hand here. 2 Han, 30 Fu. That's 2,000 points for them. But unbeknownst to them, also stealing away a potential Sanchoku chance, as well as 3 Dora from Scent.
And already guaranteed 6 Han, so I guess it would just be a Hanuman either way. But yeah, well.
It's one of the best ways to not lose in Mahjong is to win. And Phoenix demonstrating that fact beautifully there. Emdee, how about you go around the horn? What do these hands look like to you?
I feel like G-Snack, they're 4 tiles away, I'm pretty sure. The 9 is kind of a dead hand, dead and sneaky. Nothing really going on with Lucky, as I can tell. Actually, yeah, nothing. And then Scent, it could be worse. Toy opportunity, maybe. I'm adept 3 if we couldn't tell chat.
Hey, listen. I think you did pretty well. I think you did pretty well, really. I mean, I see the same things as you here. Cheese with a very quick looking hand. Lucky.
Currently only 2 tiles away from Itsu.
Draws that. Oh, I bet Cheese is regretting. I bet Cheese is regretting dropping that 1 of circles at the very beginning. Could have been a pair of Dora, but they'll have to settle. For currently kind of not knowing where their head is.
Could be the 4 Peen.
They could also do like a 3 tile weight on the 3, 6, and 9 of characters. That run of 7 is a complex weight.
Yes, that is a Sanmentan.
Ooh, okay. The pair of
Picking
red
up the pair
dragons.
of
Very nice.
dragons. I believe if they drop 4 here, or just pawn red dragon, they're in Tenpai, right?
Mhm.
They
If
can call the red dragon and then drop the 4-pin, and then be on that Sanmantan waiting for a pair of either
There we
3,
go, and
6,
that's
or 9
exactly
mon.
what happens. That's exactly what
Mhm.
happens. 4 left in the wall, as you can see. A very favorable looking for cheese. People perhaps not. That open dealer hand could catch people out. Not being not sure whether the dealer is in Tenpai or not.
Lucky is looking pretty close, but has like
But it's too late.
4 pairs. Yep, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. As Cheese on the very next turn after achieving Tenpai, self draws that three of characters to win as the dealer, digging themselves out of that hole that they dug by dealing in East 1, and will repeat repeat here. Kit, take it away.
Okay, let's see. Cheese has one complete sequence, and like the rest of their hand could come together pretty quickly, but would need to get some middle draws for that. And the pin shape is a little bit awkward, but could turn into several things. There's a lot of solo honors in both Phoenix and Sense hands that they'll probably be looking to get rid of before the rest of it will come together. Phoenix has like 3 pairs. Wait, sorry, I mean Lucky. But also that 1, 2, 3 pin will probably do them well.
Sense hand
Sense is looking interesting.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean you've got two Dora, the one red 5 and the one non-red but still Dora 5. Looking rather promising. You've got two Ryanman shapes in the character tiles, and then one more in the bamboo tiles. One thing that Sent doesn't know right now is what their head will be. That pair of 5 of circles looking the most likely here, but Sent might prefer to draw, for example, a pair of 8 of bamboos, and keep that as a Ryanmen shape.
They could also, now having drawn a second 1-so, discard that 2-so, and then have 3 of those round men shapes.
That's
and
true.
that
That's
4-5-5 peen is a shape that lends itself to what people call the golden one-away or perfect one-away, which is where like it can be your head, or if you draw a third one of your existing head, or it can become a Ryanmen shape.
Mm-hmm. The perfect one away. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it just gives you a lot of tile acceptance. Now, Lucky, punning those 5 mon is interesting. This could very easily turn into another Noyaku Tenpai situation. I think their only hope at the moment is to go for all triplets or Toy Toy.
Yeah, and in their defense, like that doesn't look too bad at this point. They've got 3 other pairs in their hand.
C.
So if they claim a triplet of all of those, then that turns into a single tile weight, or potentially if they happen to pick up another pair in the meantime. Oh, an interesting decision for Sent here.
Yeah, Sent is potentially going to end up in Noyaku Tenpai with that 7-8 shape. Or, well, Kata Agari, which is not Noyaku Tenpai, but like could turn into Furiten if they draw the 9 mon and are unable to win off of it, because right now their only Yaku is Tanyao. However, drawing another 8 mon and getting rid of that 7 mon, so now they can Shampon the 8 mon and don't have the risk of drawing a 9 and going into Fudi 10. And we'll probably end up with the 3-4-5 and looking to complete that 5-6 shape into another sequence. This will be like a Tanyao 3 Dora hand, which is decent.
I mean, you know, that's it's not quite Mongon, but it'll be close. But we're into the last 20 tiles of the wall here, though. So Sent is going to have to hope for a miracle here.
That's Tenpai for Sent.
That's Tenpai.
Just waiting on that Shampon of 8 mon and 5 pin, and only one of them is okay. 2 of them are out on the table thus far.
Yeah.
One of them is left in the wall for Sent to draw. Oh, and they do.
And
they do.
Immediately.
They draw. They sumo immediately.
2 red 5 pin. So that is just a Mongon.
That's
very nice.
That's a solid Mongon for Sent. Amazing. Well done.
The risk pays off.
That's Mahjong, baby.
We are playing Mahjong.
We move into East 3, the dealership of Sneaky Phoenix. MD, tell us what you see.
I think they got dealt probably one of the worst hands I've seen in a long while.
It's pretty bad.
It's
keep
2,
talking.
5, 7, 9, 3, 8, pair of 9s, 4, 7. I feel the best option here would just be to pray and hope you get into Pinfu somehow.
Yeah.
Or just get the vanilla Ricci and then just push forward and see what happens.
I mean, Go ahead.
Cheese with that 4-6 waiting on a 5. Nothing much from what I can tell. Pair of 8s, pair of 1s, 3 mon.
Could always improve.
Yeah.
That's 3 pairs at least. You know, like it could pretty easily go into turn into Chitoy time.
And then I see Lucky's hand.
Yeah, Lucky has 4 pairs already.
Lucky has the easiest pawn spam of a lifetime, I think. That would be the move I play in Sanma on Tenho in the middle of college class. Oh god, I gotta stop playing Mahjong in college. Good times. But and then Sent 5-5, 4-2, the 6-4, and then is that a pair of 3s or a pair of 2s? I can't tell. It's a pair of 2s.
Pair of 2s, yeah.
I feel like everyone here could everyone besides Phoenix can play all simples here and get away with it, but I don't think that's the right move at this table.
I mean, unfortunately for Phoenix, a fast all simples hand is, that's a classic dealer move. That said, claiming that triplet of white dragons, they do have Yakuhai and 1 Dora, so it's not the worst situation. Like it's not the worst situation really. I mean, sure they're relying on 2 closed weights. One of them they get, so they are now waiting. So they would like a pair from either the 3 or 9 of circles, and then to complete that run, that 2-4 shape. They draw the 6 of circles, which is perhaps one of the least helpful tiles that they could draw at the moment. But it's provocative. It gets the people going. The open con as dealer.
I believe that's Tenpai for Cheese. They're not reaching at the moment. Sticking with Damaten, they do have Pinfu, so we'll be able to call if somebody drops anything. Which Lucky's hand is looking very good. They could go for a
Sent deals
22.
in.
Oh dear.
Sent after that Mongon hand deals in to Cheese here, but Cheese, having not declared Ricci, doesn't get that additional Han for Ricci. Doesn't get any Urodora. Just has to go for two Han Pinfu Dora left beef.
Huh? Okay.
Left beef? Like nun pizza with left beef? My favorite pizza order.
Collis is picking up what I'm putting down here.
No, yeah, I know. I know about none pizza with left beef. I just was so confused.
There you go. Never the number one rule of Mahjong commentary: never let them know what your next move will be. Kit, what do you see here? What
Well,
pieces
Sun's
do we
starting
have
out with
cooking in
the
the oven?
with the pair of green dragons, and Chi is probably liable to drop that third one sometime soon. Has a couple other pairs, a couple other proto runs, so probably going to be a pretty fast hand. Phoenix has already opened, but doesn't have a lot in the rest of their hand. Might be locked into trying to go for some type of Yakuhai or Chanta. I don't know. That doesn't usually turn
Oh,
out
there
well.
we go.
Cheese has
There's that red dragon for
Yeah.
there's that red dragon for Lucky.
That's good for them.
Mhm.
She's looking to call the West, which is their seat wind, also looking pretty close to Chanta already. So he could potentially just go for Chanta and succeed. And Lucky's hand is not looking too great at the moment. Keeps dropping a bunch of Mon and So, probably hoping to flush, but getting unlucky. The 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shape in the peen is very good.
Ooh, picking
but,
up the
nice.
east, the Dora round and seat wind, and Lucky still holding. Excuse me, and Phoenix still holding on to that singleton east, when will they drop it? Will they drop it? Will be interesting to see. Lucky earlier on in the round had that 3-4 that had a 3-4 shape and a 6-7 shape in the circles, but then drew that a very tough decision for Lucky. Drew that red 5 of circles to complete that 5 tile run, which is completed by the 8 of circles.
And Scent has 5 pairs at the moment, so might be if they can't get the green dragon, which Cheese still has not dropped yet because they're going for Chanta, and so they want to probably get a triplet of this West wind and then Tunky on one of the other honors in their hand.
Scent pushing Tenpai here. That's
they're now in Tenpai for all 7 pairs. Waiting on the 4.
No Ricci though,
which nobody has yet. They probably are looking to change out that Forso for a tile that is more likely to be dropped.
That's true. Unfortunately, I'm not sure whether the 5 circles is the tile that they want. Looking disappointed there. Uh-oh, here we go.
He's pushing Tenpai with red.
Scent not picking it up. Unfortunately, a bad situation for Scent there. For Cheese, for Snack. My apologies. They're holding on to. They're waiting. They're hoping that someone will drop that red dragon. But unbeknownst to them, nobody holding the red dragon is looking likely to drop it at this point.
Now, Lucky might if they draw more peen.
That's true.
Or if they start punning the easts and the white dragons. But Phoenix still isn't dropping the east or the white dragon, so I'm not sure if that's going to pan out.
Phoenix, I would bet Phoenix is also attempting Chanta here, but
I'm not sure. Maybe, but they
Those
already dropped that
lucky
one
drops.
peen.
Oh,
there we
go. Lucky dealing in to Cheese. Lucky dealing in to Snack's hand. The seat wind Chanta to Han. We go into east. We go into south round with centritide being the dealer and leader. A nice snappy game so far. Just one repeat. But will we see? But could Centritide go on a run here and really lock down that first place? We'll see. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Hollis? Do you think Cent? Do you think Cent is in a good position to win here?
I feel like if they play it fast and just try and go for cheap hands, they could probably push out the win. It's not you don't have to be over a certain point value for the game to end, correct?
You don't.
Like
don't.
in okay. I feel like if they could just push like a bunch of chicken hands, I feel like they could probably get away with it. But the real question is, would it be worth it to push chicken hands?
Yeah, Cent, their team, I mean, all of these teams are in the bottom half of the standings right now and want to get higher if they can.
Ooh, a very good draw for Lucky. Yes, a very good draw for Lucky. Picking up that five of bamboo. Hand looking very close here. Look at that.
Yeah, just needs a head and has a 6-8. Oh, or
yeah,
8-9 weight.
Waiting on that 7 mon and then
and then
4, 5, 6,
7 mon and then you and then that's the sort of like double pair weight on the 4 and 7.
Good Nobitan could also if
there we go. That's they're in Tenpai and they declare Ricci. The bold Ricci on the 7 of characters only, and Cent going no, I don't think so.
Well, Phoenix could potentially drop that 7 mon. They're in another Noyaku Tenpai type situation, and probably their only options for Yaku
this is
Yakuhai or Chanta or Toy Toy.
I mean, they could get very out there and push for Toy Toy, potentially push for Shanta. They don't. Okay, that 7 stays in their hand. Also, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I feel Phoenix might just be holding it just for the tier. I feel safe with this 7 in my hand. But I don't feel like that could be the case also.
I mean, okay, so that's 6 of circles is safe by a rule of thumb that we call Suji, because you can see the 3 and 6, the 3 and 9 of circles in discard pile of Lucky here.
The 6 pin is also safe because Phoenix has already discarded it, and therefore, if it was Lucky's weight, it would be Richie.
Right.
He would be in Richie Furitan.
Next with the big dragon.
Phoenix definitely seems to be looking for some kind of outside hand here. Cent, I think is doing a little maneuver that I like to call the crab walk, simultaneously folding and pushing. Cent seems to know that 7 is pure poison, and to drop it would be a bad idea.
Also,
the open con.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Phoenix dropping that 4 of characters could fool Cent into thinking that this is a Suji, thinking that it is the 7 of characters is safe by Suji. Cent, I think, is playing a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh, geez. Everyone seems to know. Everyone knows that 7 of characters is poison here, and that they have to hold on to it.
I don't know if Phoenix drops that.
Here's the second one.
Oh.
Well, Cheese.
Does Cheese?
Yeah, that's no.
Cheese
does keep it because that puts them into Tenpai.
Yes.
Wow, that's
lucky.
A very lucky draw for Cheese. And that's oh my goodness, they deal in. Lucky deal in
under the river.
Oh wait, it's under.
That's a great
I thought
value
it was under the
Mongon.
sea.
Putting Snack in first. I forgot that we're calling them Snack in this tournament.
Yes, we're calling them Snack. We already have another cheese. But we're calling them Snack.
Oh
Snack.
man, Snack's starting already with the uncle of the Roundwind.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty good.
It's pretty
That's
good.
really
They're
good.
They have the double closed weight shape in the circles, the 3, 5, 7, so called because it can accept the 4 and the 6. So that's two weight shapes. That's a 25% discount on closed weight shapes. Oh my goodness! And,
Oh,
and the
boy.
pair of red dragons. Is Snack thinking of honey? Is Snack thinking of half flush here?
Almost certainly, if they're getting rid of that 7 peen. It would be nice to like keep it to try and do something with that red 5 peen, especially because the Mon are not in the greatest of shapes at the moment, but we'll just have to see what happens. Scent, by the way, has 2 green dragons and 2 white dragons. Might be thinking to go for big 3 dragons, but unfortunately, since Snack already has 2 red dragons, they're not liable to drop them.
Well, I mean, they could go for little
3 dragons.
Dragons. Could potentially get into big 3 dragons tenpai. But would be waiting on Snack to drop them.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the most hands I've seen at a table in a long while.
Here's that white dragon. Will Snack hold on to it, hoping for Honitsu?
Potentially. And also...
They will not.
They drop it.
Will
they also
Scent
have those
go for it?
Those 2 Dora 9-mon, which are...
Oh my goodness, that's the triplet!
One. Oh, jeez.
Snack with a truly heinous-looking hand here.
Yeah, it's already a Mongon.
Oh, but lucky, entering Tenpai with a Pinfu hand. Pinfu all simples, with one Dora in there, so that's Rishi Pinfu, all simples. 1 Dora could be a Mongon with Sumo. Could be a Mongon with Sumo. Ooh, but Snack
starting the push.
He's going into Tenpai, waiting on a Genbutsu tile for Lucky, so somebody could potentially discard it, keeping it safe.
Scent, okay. Scent dodging dodging deal in for now.
It is a good thing for Snack that they didn't push that Honitsu, because they would have to deal into Lucky in order to go into a half flush at this point. And Scent deals in. Oh my goodness.
So
that is big money.
That's a big hand. Dealer Mongon, that is 12,000 points for Scent. So that earlier Mongon from Scent erased, and some, as Cheese, as Snack enters into a very comfortable looking lead here in South 2.
Getting dealt the 5 Dora pair, that's really good.
Yeah, that's 3 Dora already, since one of them is red.
Sneaky dropping. That's actually West did nothing for them.
Yeah.
But calling the 7, 8, 9 run does nothing.
Not
that I can see.
Yeah,
Snack is experiencing so much Mahjong. This is, oh my goodness, and that's the 4th pair for Snack. It's hard to say. It's hard to say at this point whether they're thinking 7 pairs, because this hand could very much go in several directions here. Let's quickly go around the table and look at our other competitors. How about you take us away? Kit?
Lucky already calling a 7, 8, 9 sequence, probably looking to Chanta again. They already have the pair of 1 Mon and a 1, 2, 3 run, but needs to get that 9 so instead of the 6 so. And also needs to convert that 6, 8 peen shape into a 7, 8, 9, which could potentially not happen, or wants to draw another white dragon, or pawn the one mon and Tanki on the white dragon. I'll see how that develops. Sent as usual, building relatively fast. Has a bulging shape in the mon with that Dora 5. And has a 1-3-3-3 in the So. Oh, but
Lucky entering into no Yaku Tenpai here.
yeah.
Would need a pair of terminals or honors in order to enter Tenpai, and they do exit Tenpai to try and to pick up that west wind. In the
Cheese
meantime,
meanwhile is
go ahead. Oh
yeah, Cheese meanwhile is going. Yeah, that was also
That's
no Yaku Tenpai from
that's
Phoenix.
a no Yaku Tenpai. And I think
It's
barring
Furitan.
something like barring something like Under the Sea, no real feasible route to Tenpai for Phoenix here.
Cheese is going for Toy Toy. They will have a Yakuhai if somebody drops a south, but none of the... Okay, well, one of them is already on the table and was, like, Lucky's first discard. The other one has not shown itself yet to anybody. So if they don't get the triplet of south, they will need to get Toy Toy. They do already have enough pairs. They just need to pawn all of them.
Phoenix,
and
indeed.
none of the 5/7.
Ooh, sent in real Tenpai here in Yaku full Tenpai, like in Hato full boyfriend, with waiting on the 2 and 5 of characters. If they pick up that 5, that would be pure double sequence Ipeiko for an extra Han.
And the 5s are Dora.
5s are Dora.
Oh, and it's also it's not Pinfu because there's a triplet of 3 so, but it is Tanyao.
It is Tanyao. So that's
Richi Tanyao.
Dora.
Ipeiko,
Ooh,
Dora.
but Lucky deals in there, so it will not be Ipeiko, but it will be at least 3 Han, depending on Uradora.
No.
They could get real lucky and
no Uradora, but 3 Han, they will take it. Sent I'm sure will take it after having dealt into that big hand from Snack last hand.
However, still not getting into second place, so they still will want to get a lot more points before the game is over, which is pretty soon. We're in South 3 now.
Drop. I really don't know what to say about that, besides it pushes you 1 tile away from Tenpai.
She seems very new.
Yeah, Phoenix is fellow competitor Pandora's partner. She is rather new to Mahjong, but it's a at all levels this tournament is a learning experience, for experienced players as well as for players who are newer to the game. If you're a competitor and you would like some pointers, feel free to just ping anyone in the server, literally anyone. Preferably they would know things about Mahjong, but and I'm sure most people in the server who know things about Mahjong would be willing to help, go over some game logs, give you some pointers.
Yeah, just don't ping venting.
Don't ping venting.
I think that is true.
But always ping lavender.
Always ping lavender. So true.
Sand started with 8 terminals and honors and a closed triplet of east winds. Seems to just be making pairs at the moment. Did not take the 13 orphans opportunity. It probably wouldn't have gone well, but that's still kind of a nerve-wracking high pie to see.
Banking on flush is my guess? 6-6.
Not necessarily. Lucky, meanwhile, already calling the white dragon and has a pair of the Dora 1 mon. and 2 other pairs, plus like that's 5 blocks right there. One of them's 2 of them are Yamen blocks even. So this could be a very quick and also kind of expensive hand, which is what they
nice
need
pickup.
to try and get out of 4th place.
They do discard the 2 of circles instead of the 1 of circles,
Yeah,
which kind of puts them into penchon shape jail. But listen, the thing about the penchon shape is that it is a real shape. You can it is despite popular opinion, it is possible to complete it.
That's Tenpai.
And that's Tenpai.
Now, just waiting on the 3 peen, 2 of which are in Snack's hand. Probably not likely to drop them. They're both part. That's a, there's 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. There's a couple of blocks there somehow. Cent, meanwhile, going for the half flush.
Cent not quite there into Tenpai. Is also sort of in penchon jail.
Yeah, we'll also be waiting on that 3 peen. But it does mean that if they draw it, they're not going to drop it. So that's always good.
That is true. Let's see here. Snack, I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Phoenix is quite close to Tenpai, although wants to see another 1-mon instead of that 4-mon if they're going to be going for Chanta.
Yes, very true. And there is only 1 left. They would be hoping that either Cheese Snack drops. Oh, the open con, very exciting. What will be the Condora? It's the 3-mon. There we go. So that could potentially be value for Phoenix.
Boom. Okay, Cent pawns this south.
Nice value.
And now still needs a head. Although, if they pick up the 7 peen, they might drop an East Wind, because it's not a Yakuhai.
Oh. Okay, that's a different path. That's a different path.
Honking on the 9 peen. That is actually... Snack could end up dropping that if they don't go for the full flush.
And they are going for the full flush. They are going for the full flush. But,
Oh,
opportunity.
And that's 7 peen.
Unfortunate, yeah.
The would have liked to have if they had dropped the East instead, but
So it
then Snack
goes.
wouldn't have drawn the 8 peen, and then Lucky wouldn't have drawn the 7 peen. So.
But it always does sting, doesn't it?
Else. Yeah.
9 tiles left in the wall. We've got Lucky in Tenpai. We've got Cent in Tenpai. Hoping for some late hand magic here. Oh, and there's Phoenix in Tenpai as well. If nobody wins.
No Yaku Tenpai still.
Oh, they don't.
Nope, doesn't take the Tenpai.
Oh, and Cent self draws into the wind there.
That takes the
at least gets them into second.
Letting people twist in the wind a little bit here.
2.
And we go to...
Quite unfortunate for Lucky.
Yeah, and
but they still have South 4 to their dealership to try and get out of 4th place.
They could come all the way back. It's possible. They could come all the way back and then continue to win from there, because for this tournament, the dealer, this is Hanchan 1, yes. A leading dealer in all last can in fact continue to dealer repeat. Lucky Lucky here with an improvable hand. I mean, you've got with an improvable hand, you do have. There we go. We got that eight of circles turning into a sideweight block. Cent here, also with a very honestly a hand that could go places. That a couple of sideweight shapes, some nice middle tiles. Cheese Snack. Let's see here. Also a rather nice looking hand, could go in several directions. I mean, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. could go in one very nice direction. That is which would be 7 pairs, and then Phoenix with that
Phoenix
triplet
already
of Dora.
has, yeah, already has 4 Han and
Oh,
is
and a very
in
good
Tempai
weight.
already.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
It is a Ryantan,
Yantan.
which waits on either the, like, if you have the 2 as the.
Oh, and they draw into it immediately. A big win, a big win here in all last.
Which is, they were 20k or.
They don't quite make second place, but you know points is horse, as they say, and these are some very welcome horses for Sneaky Phoenix. Our match results: Cheese Snack in first place with 68,600 points and 33.6 UMA. Scent in second place with 54,800, picking up 9.8 UMA. Phoenix with 52,800, dropping 2.2, and poor unlucky Lucky, 23,800 points, minus 41.2 UMA. That will sting. We will as we enter that into our tabulation table. What did you think of that? What did you think of that match, MD?
I think that match, it started out pretty slow. It had its moments. Mostly the hand where everyone had basically got free Dora. I think it was. I think Snack with the triple East pair. No, I'm getting my games mixed up. But I feel everyone played well. About it. Oh, I'll leave it at that. I really don't have a comment that. Insert text.
So the results are in. Snack Snack's duo moving up with that donation of 33.6 UMA, as well as Scent. Phoenix and Pandora's team still in 20th place, and Lucky, their team dropping some places here into 18th. You know, what did you think? Kit, do you have anything? Do you have any comments for this for on that match? Oh, let me see. Do we have got an issue? You're unionizing. Okay. We support it. We support our labor. We love unions. We love gambling. We
love smoking. Actually, wait.
No, MD. We don't love that. I mean, you
specifically
don't love that.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry. No smoking. We don't love smoking.
We very against that here at this Lemon Cup. Players of the Winds unite. You have nothing to lose but your free 10.
Good times.
Meow?
There we go.
Meow?
Welcome back.
All right.
Okay. Hello.
There we go.
Yeah. The audio source did not change. I had to change it to get it to work again. I don't know why the one I was using stopped working. Very strange.
Kit and the island of misfit laptops.
Yeah, that is true. We have 5 laptops in the apartment right now. And they all mostly work.
They'll mostly work. It's fine.
I am using your gaming laptop for this.
It's a bit old and it's gone a bit funny, but listen.
It works well. It just doesn't have a battery.
It just doesn't have a battery. It's fine.
That's something. I was about to say, you can harvest the RAM out of them, but I don't think it'd be worth your time.
I can't add any RAM to my laptop. It's not built that way.
I did put 32 gigs of RAM into your laptop. So there's that.
Oh, yippee! I love downloading free RAM off the internet.
Off the internet.
Best place to grab it. Times like these.
I'm gonna crochet.
You've been making what did you call it? A granny square?
Yeah, I don't know why they're called that, but it's basically just you make a square. And you can put them together to make a fabric if you want.
Nice blanket for the winter. And again, we're out of winter season. I think most of the part. I know where I am, it's been long gone winters. We're back in the 80-degree weather.
Who needs a battery? That's true, Fish. Like, listen, if you're ever in a place that doesn't have an electrical outlet, don't be in that place. Just, like, go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. I can never be in a place without an electrical outlet, because I keep all of my electronics plugged in all the time, and, so their battery life just becomes terrible immediately.
Yeah, that was the thing that that was the thing that made the battery inside of my laptop go puffy, and I'm glad I discovered that. I'm glad that I discovered that when I went inside to like, you know, put some more RAM in. Because if I didn't, it could have gone bad. But it didn't go bad. So and I'm still here, and my house didn't burn down. So that's fine.
Always good.
We Jinx, how dare I apologize. I apologize profusely, Jinx. Can you tell Jinx a little bit more about your granny squares? What have
While she can't hear me talking?
Wait. Oh, this is true. This is true. We listen. We're having anywhere between 2 and 3 matches concurrently here. So it's like it's a lot. We currently have a match going on between Hummus T, Antioch Displacer Face, who none of us have ever heard of, and don't know at all, and Jinx, who a cornerstone of the server, one of the goats of the Slam and Cup.
Yes, my husband is doing his match, so he's out in the living room. Meanwhile, I'm in the bedroom with the door closed, so that we don't hear each other's voice chats. Or are heard on each other's voice chats.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen. We can't prove we can't prove that there isn't collusion happening between the two of you. We can't prove we can't prove that there isn't like a big mirror set up, so that Displacer Face can see your screen from where he's sitting. You can't prove this.
So that he can't watch me watch a different table that's not his?
Big if true.
Big if true. I mean, you know, it's not about the informational advantage. It's more about like just sort of
The intellectual intimacy. I don't.
exactly. You know, it's about the display. Maybe the fact is that Displacer Face can't play mahjong properly unless he's thinking about two games at the same time. Maybe he's simply too clever for his brain to work properly when he's only looking at one game of mahjong. You can't disprove this.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's okay. Well, I was gonna say I don't know if he's big into multitasking, but he is literally always watching television while doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But
There
you
you
know,
go.
only stuff that he doesn't have to pay much attention to.
Hmm.
But he does like to think very hard about his mahjong matches. So I don't know that he would really want to listen to a different mahjong match while doing his own.
Hmm.
Are they unionized yet?
I
think
I
they're
would
done
hope so.
unionizing.
I would hope so. I mean, like, we're certainly not going to stop them. We're actively encouraging them here, really.
Oh, Snack said that they're starting.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
we
I
are
see that now.
we are less than 2 minutes away from our next match.
I see.
Snack here, certainly a newcomer. Wait, no, that's not true.
No, Snack is our usual cheese snack.
Snack is our usual
cheese
cheese.
tiger.
Yes, cheese is Hobbs the Tiger, who is new to this tournament but not new to mahjong. Joining up with Calf of Calf Gaming fame. Who is let me see, who is Snack duoing up with?
Let me see. I'll find it. Duo scores.
Of course, we have Moon and we have Snack, the Moon Cheese pair.
Right.
The Team Moon Cheese, currently sitting
Wait, but
at.
was the question who Cheese Tiger is paired with?
No, Cheese Snack is paired with Agent Moon. Snack currently sitting at -6 UMA overall. A big step up from where they were before the tournament. Before today's match.
Before the tournament.
Before the tournament, you know,
you just walking around with with an ambient UMA of like -200.
Yeah, listen. They've dug themselves out of a deep hole, and we will see whether they can continue to dig themselves out of that hole as the match begins here. East 1, Hanchan 2.
Oh yeah,
Cheese Snack is the dealer. Let's freaking go. A very good hand look. A very good looking hand for Cheese Snack.
Ooh, that is big.
Let's see. Snack was the winner of the last match.
Are you doing it?
Yes.
Okay, starting with Snack's dealership. Wow, already has 3 complete sequences.
Draws the 4. Interesting.
Yeah, that could turn out interestingly. Scent has 2 wests, probably looking to pawn them. It is their seat, Wind, and Phoenix has 2 whites. Now has 2 greens also.
Ooh. See what's going down here.
Oh.
Pair of whites, pair of greens.
Oh, and there we go.
Richie
That's
for
the Richie
cheese.
for cheese.
Richie for
Hitting
snack.
on the 5.
Richie for snack.
So,
Moon Snack. waiting on the five of bamboo. Yes. Perhaps listen. It could potentially have. Perhaps Cheese might have been hoping for a better weight there. As Lucky draws the tile that Cheese would have needed to enter into enter into Tenpai themselves. And on a three-sided weight shape, waiting on the 369 of circles. Though to be
Now,
fair,
Phoenix has 3 of them, and Snack has 4 of them, so there's only 4 left in the wall.
Mm-hmm. The
The
edge
ones
is.
are not getting dropped.
I agree very strongly with taking that one of circles in
here.
general. You've got the pair of Yakuhai. You've got the pairs of Yakuhai. Unfortunately, in this circumstance, that led to Phoenix stealing in. However, the sort of like in the abstract vacuum of space, I agree with this. I agree with that move.
Yeah, if you have 2 Yakuhai pairs, then it's fine to open your hand, because worst case scenario, you'll be on a shampon between those 2 pairs, and either of them would give you Yaku, so you're fine.
So I do have a question for you two here. Is Cheese Snack's hand like legal? Is that okay? Is this like
starting with Fordora?
Yeah, is that starting with Fordora, having those sort of like having those arranged in sort of like in such a way that you might not have to drop any of them. Is that like fine? Do we live in a just universe? Is there a god? While we dwell on that, how about we look at some of our competitors' other hand?
Lucky with 1, 2, 4 mon, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Completed run in Lucky's hand. 2 completed runs.
Mm-hmm.
Sent with 3 2 Dora, 1 run, 2 runs. 2 runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5, right? Or is that a
5.
3? Okay, 2 runs. Ish on 10 with.
Wait, no,
it's a 3.
It's a 3.
3 mon.
Oh, it is a 3 mon. Okay, I was about to be like, oh, they have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, but the 3, 4, 7 waiting on the 6 pin or what is it? 6 pin or 4 pin? I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is a double closed weight shape, or also known as a Ryan Khan. Yeah, Ryan Khan, because it's 2 Kanchans, which are the middle weights or closed weights.
Ooh, Lucky entering Tenpai quite quickly here. On the 3 of characters. That is an edge. That is an edge weight.
So we'll see if that gets dropped at all. But Cheese definitely does not want to drop this 3 mon. Has been an Ishanten forever.
Mm-hmm.
But really only wants to call a 4th green dragon if it gets dropped, which it has not shown up yet still.
Yeah, Cheese has like declined at several. Cheese has declined twice to convert that 3/5 of characters into a 2/3 of characters.
Boom.
Does claim that.
Yeah, and now they get into Tenpai.
Scent drawing the 4 of characters, but it will be absorbed into their hand. Potential for Itsu here.
Yeah, only 1 away from Itsu.
And they decide not to go for it.
Drops the 9.
Leaving us in a situation where both players in Tenpai, we have the 4 mon and the 3, and we have the 4 of characters and the 3 of characters. Both with only 1 left in the wall.
Yeah, Scent dropping that 1 mon to get into Tenpai for Tanyao. Just waiting on the 6 pin, of which there's 1 left in the wall, and
will
2
Scent...
in these people's...
No, Scent shouldn't. Scent will not be,
Yeah, it would also not guarantee Tanyao anymore.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And Lucky, unluckily, dealing into Scent hand there. You know, if I as much as I appreciate the greed from Cheese Snack here, it has to be said that if Cheese had dropped that Dora red five, if Cheese had dropped that red five, I believe they would have won because Cent did drop the one of characters.
That's true.
Full tile meld. What do I see here?
How about you take us around the table, Kit?
Well, Lucky has the beginnings of some shapes, but really only penchants and kanchants. And the one's completed sequence, but probably gonna have to keep that hand closed and not be on a super great final weight, but depending on their draws, could get to Tempai relatively quickly. We'll just have to see.
There we go. That 5 of circles, completing the double close weight shape.
Now is Ishanten, just waiting on the 3 so and the 7 mon, both of which are potentially improvable if they draw some other stuff around those areas. Phoenix might go for a flush, but it's hard to say. Yeah, they might end up dropping those 2 so potentially. And Cheese is like 2 away from a pure straight in the peen. Oh, now only 1 away. Just needs to finish that 4-5 in the mon sequence and then get that 5 peen. And since it is a kanchan rather than a ramen, they could call to complete that sequence in the mon and then just be waiting on that 5 peen. And since they're only waiting on the 5 peen, the Itsu is a guaranteed yaku. So they won't end up in a Furiten.
Furiten jail.
By drawing the Kata Agari Furiten jail. And Scent is kind of getting close. It's kind of hard to tell what their head would be at the moment. Because they have a 3-3-4-5-5 in the peen, which is nice, but only if they draw another 4.
They could. They do draw that 5 of bamboo, turning into a semi side weight, as Dan Chiba would say.
Yes. Arian Men. I think what they're gonna go for now is probably the 3-4-5 peen Ipeko or pure double sequence, and that 6-7 in the mon as another sequence, and then have the 5-5 so be their pair, and 6-7 so be proto run for their other sequence. Ooh,
okay, there we go. Well, now Scent definitely
Very
knows
nice.
what their head is going to be now.
Yeah, just Ishan is now Ishan 10, just waiting on one side of that 6-7
a very
mon.
fortunate draw for Lucky. If I had to describe it, I don't know how I would describe it, but sort of like a sort of like a word that means the same thing as fortunate. We'll workshop it. But in any event, deciding not to go for that, deciding not to go for the double pair weight on the 1 and 8 of characters, instead goes for the edge weight, waiting on the 3 of characters. Cheese Snack drawing that 3 of characters, but entering into Tenpai from off of it, waiting to complete that pure straight exactly.
Yeah, now one of those 5 peen is in Lucky's hand, and 2 of them are in Scent, and Scent is not going to drop those, so they're just waiting on the 1 that's in the wall. Can sense the danger.
Oh my god,
forget.
It's so rough playing Mahjong online and having your character drop a really dangerous tile automatically. At least in in-person mahjong, you got that moment of like, oh god, here we go, and then you drop it yourself. But
Has Scent drawn 3 red dragons in a row?
Oh.
Because they did discard 3 red dragons in a row.
No. that the dark tile means that it was a sumo giri draw discard. So Scent did in fact draw 3 red dragons in a row. Phoenix with a weight that is a work of art. The 2/5, 2 of bamboo.
Phoenix is on a Well, now they could drop the 2.
They choose
They
not
don't
to.
drop the 2-mon. I was gonna say they could drop the 2-mon and go for a Toy or all triplets, but what they have right now is an Entotsu, but it's extended by like Epic, but it doesn't matter because that's the end of the round.
Nobody wins.
Oh, and Scent did not manage to get into Tenpai.
Unfortunate.
But at least they didn't deal in, and they're
At
now
least
dealer.
they didn't deal in.
That is true.
Lucky dealer repeats
Wait,
since they
no,
were
they're
in
not.
Tenpai.
Oh,
in
yeah,
all
you're
last.
right. Forgot about dealer repeats.
It's
Lucky with quite a nice looking hand. Does have that one foreign bamboo, the worst shape in Mahjong. But you know, you can always just like discard. That's fine.
Just get rid of the one.
We have Scent here with also quite a nice looking hand. You have a couple of you've got a completed run. You've got a couple of side weight shapes. Phoenix has a Dora, but also a lot of orphans. It does have a double closed shape, definitely an improvable hand. And Cheese Snack is already in Tenpai. Well,
Boy.
oh, and it's such a tricky
Sharp
weight
on
too.
weight on 2 guest wins.
2 guest wins. Wow.
Oh boy.
Phoenix is in grave danger here, and they deal
And
in.
she deals in.
That is Ipatsu Richinomi Ipatsu for Tuhan 40 Fu.
Nobody else even had a chance.
All hopes snuffed out, like all hopes snuffed out immediately. But hope. But you know what they say, soap springs eternal. It's East 3, and Centritide is now the dealer. What's your take, Hollis?
The East pair allows for a fast fold. That's what I'm taking off of Sen. I'd just play the fast game of Yaku Hai Go. Lucky has something 1 3 6 9 1 pin 7 pin. It's definitely workable. I'd say maybe flush or toy here. Snack getting the green dragon pair allows for a lot of versatility in the upcoming moves. They could push for either 7 pairs or flush with twin runs. And then sneaky having the 4 tile and Sozu, yeah, Sozu, that allows them to do stuff, and the 6-7 pin is really good. Maybe dropping the 1-2 Mon and praying for something better.
And you know, as you were saying, Cheese Snack has picked up another pin tile, definitely angling towards a half flush here, waiting for someone to drop that green dragon, and that someone is likely to be Phoenix here. Lucky with that closed triplet of south winds. Unfortunately, it is east, so that is not Yaku Hai, but
you know, I can still be a part of the hand.
Are they gonna open
Lucky.
on the south?
Oh lucky.
It would be awesome.
No.
It would be awesome. Aw.
It would be so. They would pretty much be locked into the flush at that point.
It would be very funny.
Oh, 7 pin is a good draw for Scent. Their hand is pretty close, but they don't want to open it until they get the easts. And they did have 2 8-9 penchants, now filling one of those, which is good. Although I'm sure they would prefer to. Drops
Scent
the 5.
drops that
red 5.
Interesting.
Well.
I read a stat once that said that a middle tile is about the same likelihood to turn into just a random isolated middle tile is about as likely to turn into a completed block as an 8-9 shape or a 1-2 shape. So you know,
Ooh.
it's certainly feasible. I think it could have been feasible for Sent to drop that 8-9 and just say, I'm holding on to this red 5. I'm going to bet that it will take me somewhere nice. That said, 5 is also a very expensive suit on the board right now, which means that Sent might have looked at the discard, saw there were almost no circle tiles, and said, you know, I think that people are holding on to those circle tiles, and which means that it's not actually that likely that this will turn into something. I'm going to get rid of this now before people enter Tenpai. And there
Sent
we
with the
go.
senpai.
The reach.
This
Sending
is
with the
a-
senpai, with the Suji trap already set.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Cheese.
looking beef.
You know what? Given the way that things, given that cheese is hard pushing for a half flush here, cheese is in a pretty big cheese could be in pretty big trouble here. Snack, I believe, is on the more experienced side of our competitors, and so you know they might well be familiar with the concept of Suji, and say, oh, but it won't matter.
Oh,
Sent with the self draw. Wow. The thing about the thing about Tenchon shapes is that they're real shapes. You can always just draw, and you can always just self draw into one of those.
Putting Scent solidly in first.
Mm-hmm.
But a dealer
I don't know if
mon
they were
gone away
Close
from
early.
snack. Yeah. Dealer mon gone.
Just draw it. Just draw it. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
All you
exactly.
have to do is draw it from the wall, and you win.
If you try hard enough, you can make any tile any other
First,
tile.
draw a circle, then draw the rest of the owl. Just win. It's that easy.
It's like that one Mahjong manga from like a long time ago where the main character would just always have 13 orphans because he could change the tiles.
First you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes.
And it's curvy. I never remember how this thing goes.
Then you draw
It's
a big smile.
Phoenix is looking really good if she can manage to take this hand all the way to Tenpai. Which I think if somebody drops the last green dragon, then she will be in Tenpai very soon. If nobody does, though, she might call to open her hand before she has Yaku, and in that case, she might be in trouble. But she has 5 blocks, and they're all callable.
Honestly,
5, 6. Like
all the hand, like every single hand at this table is like very strong, very fast. You have Sent here
Phoenix,
with lots
Phoenix
of value.
does not open her hand.
You have Sent here with a lot of value. You have Cheese already in Tenpai, decides not to declare Reichi, waiting on 5 tiles in that wall. And Lucky, potentially going for an all simples hand, but does have a pair of one of bamboos, which they would need to discard and potentially deal into Cheese here. What could Cheese be waiting for? What's Snack building in there?
hidden kung fu.
Phoenix, meanwhile, draws a 3rd green dragon, but does drop the 2 peen, which is not the best move. I would prefer to drop the south, since it's just an extra floating tile when you already have 5 blocks in your hand anyway.
You know, it's a pretty classic beginner's mistake to oh well, there you go. It's a pretty classic beginner's mistake.
Lucky is in Tenpai with Sanshoku. So
True.
they're not.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't
They're
spot that.
not going to be dropping the
and
one.
Sent.
So.
Ooh, okay.
I think Sent got the memo to push towards 7 pairs. No, they only have
that's
3.
3 pairs. I mean, you know, Sent I think has got the memo to fold because they're in the lead here.
That is also true. That's another pair though.
Oh,
That is
okay, so
4
that's
pairs.
4 pairs now.
That's like that's two-thirds of the way to 7. Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh.
they do
oh.
deal in. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, I don't disagree with that move. Like
Well, Lucky
it's
could
it
have
was
dropped. Lucky
Hmm.
could have dropped the 2 peens since it was Suji to the 5 peen, which they had
That's
to
true.
drop.
That's true. But like it's a terminal versus a non-terminal. I think it's a forgivable. I think it's definitely like
Yeah, for sure.
understandable. It's Phoenix's dealership. It's Phoenix's dealership now.
4 pairs? 4 pairs.
4 pairs.
4 pairs.
Snack
White,
here
green, red.
has a bunch of middle tiles. Very improvable hand. Could potentially go for an all simples. With a little bit of value from that red 5 of characters. You have Lucky here. Ooh, a very nice looking hand as well. That run of 4 tiles in the bamboo, allowing them to pick up a great variety of tiles and still progress their hand. And Scent, also a very good hand. I mean, once again, all these all of our competitors today, all of our competitors in this round are in the running to win, which is a kind of particularly dangerous situation because if your hand is junk, you don't feel bad about folding because what would you push for? But when it's looking promising, then you can start to fool yourself.
Phoenix does now have 5 pairs, so she is Ishanten for Chitoe. And does not start pawning. So probably going to push Chitoe.
7 pairs is a good option.
She's drawing that red dragon right after having discarded the red dragon, and expressing their frustration. Ain't that a classic mahjong situation there?
Mm-hmm.
Classic game.
Lucky. Look at Lucky's hand. Isn't that beautiful?
3,
Yep.
4, 6, 7, 8.
That's 5 blocks. Although,
A little.
you could get in trouble with being in Footy 10 if they have to wait on that 147 Sosanmachi.
Very true. Very true. That's why you have to be careful when you have that run of 4 tiles. Because it can technically represent a completed sequence, and then a closed wait. So if you have a 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you draw a 1, you have to be very careful about dropping that one.
And Lucky deals in.
Lucky dealing in. Unfortunate.
リーチピンフ
3T Pinfu with no sauce, like a sauceless hot dog, but still, that's a possibility. You can eat a hot dog with no condiments. I often do.
I've eaten hot dogs with barbecue sauce before.
I like,
What did you think?
They're pretty good. I don't really like yellow mustard as much as I like honey mustard or those other types of mustards. And the grill that was on my freshman dorm, they serve like hamburgers and hot dogs, but they only had like normal mustard, so I always got barbecue sauce instead.
Fair enough. Mahjong for baseball snack carts. There you go.
This is true. I don't know. Anytime like my family would cook hot dogs, I'd usually just eat it with shredded cheese. That's like actual weird though.
No, I think that's normal. Wouldn't you say? Like that's like a chili dog without the chili.
Yeah,
Like
that is
Chicago
true.
style or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh yeah,
One of
when
the stars.
we had a layover in Chicago coming back home from Christmas, and in the airport they were selling just cans of Skyline chili in the gift
Hmm.
shop.
It's
I was like, well, you're not going to be eating that on the plane for sure. I think it was just weird because like they put it with the normal food that you eat in the airport and stuff.
I mean, you know, you could certainly eat a can of Skyline chili in the airport.
Eh.
I wouldn't consider it the best idea. It's up there though. I mean,
It's in the realm of possibilities at the very least.
Do they have
this is
public use
true.
microwaves? Anyway, cheese already with the east wind, so just Ishanten.
Ooh, there we
Well, now
go.
in Tempai.
Combine with
Does anybody
the
else even look
dangerous
close?
weight.
Looking kind of close, but might choose to drop the 3-peen if they draw a 1 or a 4, which would deal into cheese.
Cheese in the microwave.
Tangled up in the microwave. No, never mind.
Oh. Phoenix reaching on a Samenchan.
Ooh, very
with
nice.
possibility of Tanyao.
And they deal
Doesn't get the Tanyao, but does get Ipatsu.
Nice, hell yeah. You love to see it. Honestly, you do love to see it. Unfortunately, it's Richi Ipatsu with no sauce, but we take those. Phoenix entering into 3rd place. Absolutely, they will take that.
Sometimes you just gotta take what the game puts down. Snack with the Lotus Sozu. Don't see
It's
much.
a little bit further away than I would go for half flush, but it certainly could go that way. You know, we will see. Lucky.
I should not have been crocheting while trying to watch the match. I forgot a trouble bobble, and now I have to undo my thing and put more thread on. Oh well.
Well,
Better than me,
while
who's-
Kid is doing that, Collis, how about you you give our dear viewers the grand tour?
I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of nice out here. We got lucky with the 8 pair, the 1357 weight. We got the 124 sent with the 2367 124 123 568. Sneaky with the that's a 1-2. I feel like I'm at the eye doctor right now. I can't really see the shapes well, but I'm gonna try and make my best of it.
13589 in the mon.
13589, thank you, Kid. And then they got the 3-4 in the pin, which is pretty good. The West, the White Dragon, and the Red. I think we could cut those, but that's my personal opinion. But in the last Hanshan, I folded like 7 paper cranes. Why do I know how to fold paper cranes? I don't know. 3. Name some more numbers, MD. 46, 72, 35. Go play the lottery or something. Or don't.
We're all about gambling here? Question mark.
The Slam Cup does not endorse real life gambling or real life smoking.
Can we get an MD counting segment? Maybe.
Cheese with a very nice looking hand. You've got that pair of red 5s, which is a weird thing to say. Let's see. Could you? Cheese could very well go for 7 pairs here, but also could just go for a regular normal hand. You know, that's
Yeah, could potentially get a pure double sequence with the 7, 8, 9s. So
I feel. Actually, no. You can't do that here. I was gonna say go for the greatest weight of all time. You get like 6, 7, 8, and then 7, 8, 9. But like, I feel it might be out of the realm of possibility. On the 5s though, they might have a plan.
ooh, now is banking on getting the triplet of green, even though there's only 1 green left. It does mean that if somebody draws the last green dragon, they're probably pretty likely to drop it at least. But, you know, it could always be in the dead wall. And that would be bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send Oh yeah, sent Izzy Shanten for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6.
Yep,
Pretty
this
sure they're
needs
Ishan.
a 5/8 Mon or a 4/7 So. Lucky
But
hitting Tempai,
they get the
but
reach.
it won't be with a good weight.
Take it anyways.
Takes the Shampon on the 4/8 Mon. I don't think Phoenix is likely to drop that 8, especially now that it is in a completed sequence. Oh, but oh wait.
We are
Okay,
watching
okay.
2 Tenpais.
Snap
coming
is now in Tempai, but is Kata Agari. Only the Green Dragon gives the Miyaku.
Then picks up the 8.
Scent is now also in Tempai if they choose to take it. We'll be probably be waiting. Yeah, there. Oh, it's even better than I thought. It is like it's like an Aryame Sanmai-chan. Kind of hard to describe. In any case, they win it. Ipatsu.
Ooh, Ipatsu? Maybe Uradora? One Uradora.
One Ura. And that's a great value Mangan.
Sometimes you just gotta suffice with great value. That's what I've learned. Love you some great value. I
Well, you're only like 300 points under a real Mangan, and I'm sure Scent is happy to take it. They're still in first. They still want many more points for their team.
Lucky with the triplet
of dealership.
Interesting hand from Lucky here. Triplet of ones and some Dora.
Yeah, looking like a Sanma hand in there.
My favorite mode, 4-player Sanma. What else we got here? Pair of 9s and Phoenix? Yeah, Phoenix's hand. Definitely could make a move there. Snack got the East pair and South 3. This is big. Pawns the South pair. Pawns the East pair and South 3.
Yeah, we'll have to see where that goes. Potentially going to push for Chanta again. That's a possibility, but they do have 2 of the 4 Mon, which will not be so easily incorporated. Yeah, they could. Oh no! Gets rid of that Tuso. That's interesting. So not going for the Chanta then. Potentially just has forgotten that East isn't a Yakuhai at the moment.
They could push all triplets or flush. Maybe that's the plan here.
But they're pretty far away from either of those.
That is true. Green and a red.
Scent is pretty close. Okay, now is Ishan.
Yeah, 6, 9, 6, 9, 1, 2 gets the 6. And
now
they're in Tenpai for Pinfu all simple. Pinfu all simples 10
Potentially all simples. Although Lucky has 3 of those 1 Mon, so probably isn't going to drop them, which is a good thing for Scent.
Oh, wait.
It means that they get to win on the 4 with Tanya.
2 tiles in the wall.
Yeah, 1 of the 4 and 1 of the 1.
Yeah. Does Lucky drop the 8-9 run here because they get the 6? They do drop the 9. 9 gets called. Does Sneaky drop the 4? Phoenix? What's Phoenix?
I'm not sure what their Yaku is at the moment. I think she's also trying to figure that out too, probably.
You could maybe a Sneaky all triplets here, but then again,
maybe,
getting a pair of 4 here would be like shooting fish in a barrel. I don't think it's gonna happen. Then again, who's shot fish in the barrel in a long time? Not me, that's for sure.
Fish, any input on this?
Oh, sorry, fish. Sorry. Wait. Wait. You can't say that one here. My bad, everyone. Green is stuck in Phoenix's hand, trying to fish for Yakuhai, maybe?
Yeah, that's
I'm
probably what she's gonna have to do.
I'm
but Lucky also needs that green dragon if he is going to get into a Yakuful Tenpai at this point.
Everyone needs something in someone else's hand. What's gonna happen? Don't know.
Meanwhile, Scent is just waiting for one of those two tiles to come out of the wall. Oh, Cheese draws the one and discards it.
Ooh.
No.
It's the win for Scent, although not on the Tanya, so it's just Richi,
Dora.
Kunfu, and an Oradora.
Ooh. That is great
that
value, Hane made.
Great
Right?
value Mangan, but dealer great value Mangan.
That's
Which is why it's almost 12,000.
not that hard.
And another a repeat for Scent.
North pair 589 1489 238. Definitely got some movement here. Don't know how much.
Yeah, some not great edge shapes, but we'll have to see where the rest of those Dora green dragons pop out.
Thank you, Fish, for that amazing comment. 6. They do get the run here of 6, 7, 8. What is Snack with the red west 1 8 8 7 8 5 4 2 1 1.
Oh yeah, Phoenix, she is pretty close at the moment.
Lucky got some movement here. 5 2 3 4 5 6, and then the 1 2 4 6 9, and then the 9 pair. I'd say that's
prompts the Dora Green Dragon, which prompts Scent to also drop the Dora Green Dragon. So it looks like nobody's getting that this round. She's finishing another sequence. Now is Ishan 10 just waiting to finish. Oh, well, calls that
It's the
red
pawn.
dragon pair. Now needs a head. Other than that,
Sends the emote. Emote's always good. Needs 7 more dragons to get 3 big dragons and win the game. Thank you, 3. Heart emoji. 6 more dragons. Big if true.
oh, Snack drops that one so, which could have potentially become their head in a Ariamen or semi-side weight situation, but there's other options still.
Yeah. We're 47 tiles in those 47 tiles, there's a lot of things that could happen. It's happening so fast. They dropped the 8. Oh, they're in 10 by
There's
now.
10 for Snack. On the 6-8 peen. They're almost Chanta, but not quite, because of that 4-5-6. Lucky, in the meantime, has Richid, is waiting on a Penchon, just that 3 peen, which Phoenix draws another one of, but she might keep it. She does, as her head. Still a couple away from Tenpai though, so could potentially drop it as she gets into Tenpai. We'll see how that develops. I feel like a weather caster, because I keep saying we'll see how this develops over time.
Mahjong and weather probably have 2 very things in common, and it's when you're talking about them. Hey, oh yeah, that's one of them. I was gonna say it could develop into something else as the other one. Oh, sumo for Lucky. It's the 3. It's the 3. Richi Pinfu, Red 5 and an Uradora, 7.9.
Richi Tsumo.
Oh wait, yeah, they didn't have a...
That puts him up into 3rd place above Phoenix. It is now Phoenix's dealership, and all last... we'll see if she can 4th avoidance. Scent still in 1st. Probably not likely to get pushed out of it before the end of this. Snack does start with the closed triplet of Souths, which is double Yakuhai for them. at the moment. So that is likely to be a quick and also valuable hand, keeping them in second, probably.
This is true.
Lucky
Feel
is
like-
also looking very close at the moment, though. Is Snack going to... Snack does not open con it. That is fine.
Sometimes gotta not press the con button. That's what I've learned from watching a lot of streams. Mostly because
Yeah.
a lot of people are like,
Phoenix is actually getting pretty close here. She's technically Ishanten, just needs the 7 Mon and then the 6 or 9 So. Or
this
needs
is
to
very
find
true.
another pair somewhere else.
Gee.
Let's see what Sense got going on. Nakabukure in the Mon.
Pushing something
And
fast.
a kind of weird shape in the So. But
It could.
could get there pretty fast. And probably wants this game to end sooner rather than later. Although, I don't know. I guess it depends on if they feel threatened by their opponents. Or whether they think they can get a big hand to get some more points before the end of the game for this week.
Well, 10k. What would that be? That would be 3 Hun plus like maybe 2 Dora gets him out of 4th place because that's like 5k dealer Hanuman. 12k. I'm spewing numbers again.
So, for Phoenix to get out of 4th place, she is about 8,000 below Lucky, so needs either a dealer, I don't remember how many Han that would be. Calls Ricci, just waiting on the 5 So, which 3 of them are in Scent's hand. Scent is in Tempai already, though. Waiting on the 4 Peen. Dama 10ing it.
Ooh, Snack drops it.
Snax drops it, yeah. I don't
It's-
think this on its own will be enough to put Phoenix into 3rd place, especially not having won it off Lucky. If she had won it off Lucky, it would be enough to put her into 3rd place. But as it is, Cheese is still in 2nd, but only by a few hundred points. So things are looking tense between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the moment. Scent still riding high, and probably will not be taking too many risks. But Snack will really want to keep that 2nd place, so pretty much everybody is looking for a fast hand right now, except for Scent.
It's a 2. Actually, it's probably a smart play here. I was gonna say some dumb stuff. Won't say some dumb stuff. 1, 3, 6. Maybe they just push all simples here and get out of last place. That'd be a good idea. I
Phoenix
wouldn't.
could push all simples. Right now she has like 4 blocks.
MD, can you count how many honors Meg needs? Too many. At least 2.
Now, Lucky has 4 pairs, and one of them is Dora. So he could push for 7 pairs if that, if it happens. It would be pretty good. That would be like at least a Mongon? Which would definitely be enough. I mean, pretty much winning any hand here will change the placements between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So, like, going 7 pairs would be good for Lucky in terms of score, but, 7 pairs, not the fastest hand. Not the most reliable hand. And Scent has 2 white dragons, and we'll be looking to pawn a 3rd to end this game as fast as possible. Ooh, but Phoenix, she gets the 4 So, now has 2-3-4 in Mon, 2-3-4 in Peen, and a 3-4 in So, which could turn into a Sanshoku, and will definitely become Tanyao. And that 7 makes her hand even better because now the 6/7 can become a sideway block. So she could
This
even
is very
potentially.
true. It-
Snack it has Ricci though, waiting on the 6 and 9 mon, which are half of them are in Lucky's hand, and he does not want to drop them. So this may not go super well for cheese or for Snack. We'll have to see.
Lucky
Okay,
draws it though.
Draws a third 6 mon. We'll probably be looking to convert to Toy Toy.
Oh.
Which could potentially go well for him. We'll have to see.
I just realized that's one code opportunity maybe because I like a
It
few
depends
off.
on what he draws.
Yeah. Counting's hard, as we all know.
Now that could have been Tempai for Phoenix if she had called that 6 peen there. Like, not the biggest hand, as opposed to keeping it closed, reaching it on a Pinfu, but, you know, it could be Tempai. And Tuso would have won it, but, you know, there's still a few go-rounds, and
It's like
we'll see if anybody else manages to get into Tempai. Now, if Phoenix doesn't get into Tempai before the end of the hand and it goes into exhaustive draw, then the game. Okay, well,
they get it.
now she reaches. Okay, very good.
258.
Very
wait,
good hand.
That's...
Unfortunately, not going to win it on the 2 because the last one is in Snack's hand and they're in Ricci, so they're not going to drop it. But still, very good hand. Guaranteed Tanyao, guaranteed Pinfu. Has a couple tiles left in the wall still. Those 8s are not going to come out of Lucky's hand for sure. I doubt Scent will be dropping anything. Okay, but Phoenix
get it.
sumos. Also, I believe this now puts Snack in last place because of that Ricci stick loss. Very unfortunate for them. That's like a great value manga, and even though she's dealer, I don't really understand why that wasn't worth very much, but so I guess it wasn't a great value manga. Was it only 24? No, it would have been 30. Huh.
Oh.
Anyway.
Starting off with 7, 8, 9 meld. Maybe something will come of that. Got the 1, 2 and the double fours. 420 is only 52. Thank you, Bird. This means something. 1, 2, 4, 4. I think. Don't know how many dealer repeats are left. Hoping it's a few. Maybe they just push the twin sequence with the. You don't get Pinfu if you have twin sequence, right? No.
I mean, you can. It just depends on your weight. Which, so like if Phoenix dropped the 6-so and waited just on the 8-so, then it would be a middle or kanchan weight, which would not qualify for Pinfu. But if she draws the 8-so and then waits on something else, then it could still be Pinfu. You know, just depending on the contents of the rest of the hand.
Yeah. I don't feel this. I can't read this.
Scent has 4 pairs right now. Once again, just looking to end the game quickly before they lose any more points to any more cheeky dealer sumos.
What's another one? Double Dora, maybe. It's the Dora pushing for something. Gonna get it, maybe. It's the 7.
Could be the head, and then if she gets another 8-so, then that's 2 sequences. But yeah, this is kind of the 1, 2, 4, 6 in the mon is not exactly ideal at the moment. She might be banking on getting the green, but you know, it's definitely not going to happen now. And Snack already in Tempai, waiting on the 5-8 mon. could be dangerous if Phoenix draws another 8 mon. She'll probably discard it again. Scent discarding the white just out of fear of
Fence.
dealing into cheese.
See what happens. Gets another
And immediately
white.
draws another white. And Phoenix draws a third one so. It would be really nice for Phoenix to go for a flush here, but at this point, since she's discarded a 2 and a 3, so the moment has probably already passed.
I was about to say 9 gates, but that's a few tiles off. Plus all the 9s are.
It's a few more tiles off. She would need to get, in addition to keeping the 2 and 3, so she would need to also draw the 4 and 5, so. But that would be Tempai for 9 gates at that point. So it's not far off. Lucky, punning the 1 and 9 peen, which is interesting.
Gets the Reachy.
Gets the
Chases
Reachy.
the Reachy.
Just on the 3 mon, but Lucky immediately deals into cheese. I think this probably puts cheese back into second, just because of the Reachy stick and also winning the hand off of Lucky. Oh no, I forgot how high Phoenix's score was. So that puts cheese in third, and they have successfully 4th avoidanced. And we end the match with Scent still in first and everybody else below starting points. But Phoenix still gets a positive 0.1 UMA.
Hey, that's better value than finishing in the red. Take that here. That's the MD motive for auto for the day. I'd rather end up 0.01 UMA ahead than be
than 0.01 UMA behind.
Thank you for finishing that out. I had no idea where that was going. Alrighty, let's wrap it up here. Scent finishing with big number in the big number in the 90s probably. Snack getting that solid 5 UMA. Phoenix, she ended up with a solid -2 UMA, and then Lucky that's -100, I'm pretty sure, after all of the calculations.
Oh man. Well, I mean, total that was a -71.3 for Lucky, between both Montons. That puts A and Mr. L down into 20th place, down from 18 before last Hanchan, while Phoenix and Pandora squeak up into 19th. Snack and Moon end up in 14th, while Scent and Calf get all the way up into 10th. In the upper half now, still not in the top 8, which will be going to finals, but there's still a couple more weeks to go, along with many more Hanchans this week. I believe there's 2 other Hanchans going on approximately right now. No idea how those are going.
I think it's just 1 now, because the other one finished up. And...
Well, I just knew that there were 3 going on tonight, all within like 30 minutes of each other.
This is big. We got 1 more live streamed match this week.
I don't believe we've fully pinned down when exactly that's going to be yet, so keep your eyes peeled to the announcements for when that gets announced.
It's to be decided.
That table is Ivy and some other people.
It's Pep, Umbral, Ivy, and Worm.
Ooh,
almost
yeah.
said Ivory.
That's a lot of heavy hitters. I'm sure you won't want to miss that match.
I missed that match personally. Probably am though, but we don't really talk about that. Find out next match you vote who won, you decide. Next week on Takoyaku before the night is over.
Well, I mean, I think who won is kind of an objective question.
Oh yeah, that is an objective question. That is an objective question.
Okay.
This isn't this isn't
right.
epic rap battles of history where I can where the people decide. My bad, guys.
Maybe there should be an audience choice for who played the best emote game on stream. And I hope it's me. Did you like me spamming baseball bat emote as soon as I found out it existed yesterday? Last week. Sunday.
That's a beautiful emote, but I
It is.
don't ever. I personally, my favorite Richi Mahjong emote, Ichihime 1, the one where she does the little thumbs up.
That is a good one.
I don't know,
in
it
fact,
feels really rage-inducing, and that's the only reason I like it.
Hello, Emma.
I thought you might like
Welcome
to know.
back, Emma.
Displacer Face ended Hantron 1 with 27,700 points and was not in last.
Okay.
Is
unfortunate.
Yashimon?
Jinx in second is Antioch with 76,800 points, and in first is Jinx with 92,000.
What?
Okay.
Oh, that's a big number.
I'm being very quiet because I have to be very quiet because my sister is trying to sleep, but I just thought you would like to know.
One time I was staying at my second cousin's house for Thanksgiving, and I ended up just recording ukulele covers in the middle of the night. Oh well, it happens.
And, thank you so much for tuning in to Takoyaku before the night is over, week 2, table 6. Please tune in. Please tune in next time. It'll be a very exciting match. Until then, I've been Emma.
I go first, kid.
Oh, I'm Kit. Meow.
And I'm MD.
And
Why didn't you meow?
We will see you next time on the dance floor. Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow. I got the
う